Hi everyone, this is Sam Creating the Heart, and I'm back with another week of the Paper Doll collab. So this is a collab where we use all of those dies that we have in our stash that you have to kind of put things together to make the image. So this case, I am using the Honey Jar from Spellbinders. I'm really loving this collab because I have all these amazing Spellbinders dies and all these other dies in my stash that I have not really used. So this is what I made last week using these dies called Missies. And the week before that, I used this amazing owl. So you can find those videos on my channel. And I gotta tell you that they're some of my favorite cards, especially the owls. And I don't know about the Missies, but I know that all the Spellbinders products you can find in their shop. So I always make sure, a lot of times I will switch out my dies for a magnet sheet because I really don't care for how Spellbinders does theirs. But make sure you don't throw away the sheet on the back that kind of helps you put things together. But here's two of the cards that I made. I also used this add-on little bee, I forget what you call it, some kind of bee dipper. And you can see just some different ways to use that, and I'll be sharing those again at the end. Some other products I'm going to be using, because I'm going to be making this into a jam jar. I am going to be using the strawberry products from Lawn Fawn, the strawberry die and the stamp set right there. And my card is going to be a 5.5 by 5.5 card. Now, the cards that I showed you just previously, I used just a regular A2 size, so it will fit on that. But I wanted to put a whole bunch of stuff on this, so I went with a little bit bigger card, which is, you know, just my preference. But when you cut it out, you get all these different pieces, so you can have different colors for all of your layers in your jar, depending on how you want it to look. So I opted to kind of just do my blue jar, and I'm just doing sort of the red for my strawberry jam. And then my shadow is actually a lighter color instead of a darker color, and I'm using this pink. But if you wanted to, you also could die cut that top of the jar in like a silver or gold or whatever you want. But I opted to not do that for this one. The other cards I did, so it's just up to you. And so I am using some paper from my stash. I believe that this gingham paper is from the Not Too Shabby shop. And then it comes with this paper ribbon, and there is a tag, so you could like kind of, you know, put it through the tag if you want, but I want this to look like a jam jar. So sorry about cutting off part of the image. Hopefully I get smart and I move it up a tad. There we go, a little bit better. So kind of want to make sure it presses down a little bit. And so the jam, so that is like a tag punch I had in my stash, and then the jam letters are a die from Not Too Shabby shop that I had, you know, in my stash. But this piece right here and all the little florals I'm going to be adding all come in this die set. So you can kind of piece together however you, whatever look you're looking for. And so this little, I don't know what these are called, these little interesting flowers, they come in two pieces. So you can change out the colors of this however you'd like, but they fit right there on that little leafy thing. I don't know the names of all these types of things, but I like them. I think they're pretty cool, and they give just a really fun look to your project. And then the flowers, you know, you've got this sort of leaf portion, and it's got like a little, kind of like a little stem piece for one of your flowers. So this flower comes in two pieces, so you can, you know, have different colors, get a little bit of shading, and then it kind of fits in that little spot right there. So just really fun. And then I've got all these other little pieces. This flower also comes in there in 2 pieces, so you can do a different look for the center. And then it comes with all of this other greenery that you could use to kind of embellish whatever you're doing. And there's lots of things you could do with the jar. You could definitely do a shaker. I think that would be amazing. With this, a jam jar. I thought about maybe fireflies. If I had more time, I would have done something like that. I'm sure you could put just about anything in this jar to make it amazing. And it's pretty big. I mean, it's good size. It takes up the whole card front. And so here are the strawberries that I used from Lawn Fawn, and also the little yardstick is also from the Lawn Fawn stamp set. And then I've got these cute little mice. I mean, I put a ton of stuff on this card. It is pretty packed. So I'm trying to decide what to do with my little mice. And just really, really fun. So this one I've got on foam. And then I've got a little bee, which also comes from the stamp set from Lawn Fawn. And this little berry. And then there's some little white flowers, which I'm going to go ahead and kind of put here and there also. And these are also from the Spellbinders die set. So it's really, I think what makes this fun is just all the different ways I think you can really use this die set. And you can turn it into other things. It doesn't have to be a honeybee jar. It could be a jam jar. It could be a jar that you put fireflies in. It could be a lemonade, you know. It could be a vase, you know.
10-minute timer stopped on Cindy's Echo.
Sorry about that, my Alexa. So this bee I'm putting there as well, and it is just, I mean, really jam-packed, which is why I went with a little bit bigger size, just to give me a little bit more real estate to put all these fun things on there. And there we go. So that's just really fun. Lots of fun things on that card. And then the other 2 cards that I made are on regular A2 size. And so I love how they came out. It's just really fun. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to visit everyone else who is participating in the collab. This is Cindy Praying with the Hearts.